thank you so much for your patience in waiting for us. I'm sure you just heard, as he always does, Jeremy Corbyn always takes the time to talk to people, to talk to those who turned up, and there's been as many people stood outside just now listening to Jeremy talk to them about the brilliant manifesto that we've just launched this last week and the real change that it can bring to our communities. And he takes the time talking to people, no matter who they are, no matter where they are. So thank you very, very much for your patience. So pleased that you've all come to Broxton today, to specifically Teresa's Beeston Community Centre here in Beeston, Rylands, and it's an absolute wonderful pleasure to host you and the Friday Club ladies here on the front row. Look, and many of you, hundreds of you in this room, have been supporting me out on the doorstep morning, noon and night. If Jeremy wasn't stood here, I would say that we are the hardest working people in Labour Party at the minute. I can't take that credit. Jeremy Corbyn, of course, is the hardest working person in the Labour Party, but I reckon we're pushing him close. We are pushing him close here in Broxton. This is day 28 for us, and for 28 days we have been knocking on doors in the morning, in the afternoon, in the night, every single day and at weekends, and we have been talking to thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And I can't do this alone, and Jeremy can't do this alone, and we thank you so much for all your help and all your effort in what we are trying to achieve together. And it is that important point, together we are trying to make things better for everyone. And I'll give you just two quick stories. A story about where I was this morning. I was on the University of Nottingham picket line with the wonderful Matt Green, convener for the UTU, in the dispute that they are facing at the moment, where the employer is trying to renege on previous pensions agreement and evaluation of their pension fund, their deferred wages that they have accrued during their working lives. And secondly, the not so creeping, the virtually blatant casualisation of staff in the university sector and the increasing workloads. And we must say that we don't want the marketisation of our education system, and the National Education Service is the antidote to the marketisation of education from cradle to grave. And the second thing I'll say is this. When we're talking to those thousands and thousands of people, two stories from today in Stapleford today, in Stapleford North this morning, there was two stories from both ends of the spectrum. There was a 19-year-old girl who answered the door, and she couldn't get a job, and her college had been closed, and she couldn't get a house. And she was struggling to get on. She was on a 0-hour contract. Her 0-hour contract had been ended, and she was on the minimum wage. And in a breath, you had 5 things there that this Labour government is going to end and address and solve. We're going to increase the living wage to £10 an hour. We're going to build 100,000 new council houses a year by the end of the year. We're going to end 0-hour contracts. And we're going to address all those issues that are making the young people in our communities bear the burden of the ills of the society, and we're going to end that right now. And the second thing that happened is we had a pensioner. We were talking to a pensioner on the door, and she had been moaning how Stapleford had been let down by 9 years of Tory austerity, and how the bank had closed, and how the police station had closed, and how the high street wasn't being invested in. And under the Labour Party, I say, when we talk to the people, they realise that we have an offer. We have a solution where we're going to put more police back on the streets and not close police stations down, where we're going to invest in our high streets, and where we're going to have a network of post office banks giving the people in communities up and down our land the services they deserve and investing in them. And that is on the 104 pages in our manifesto. And you can order it and take it out with you when you are coming in and talk to everybody. But I know time is pressing, so I want to thank you so much for everything you do and all the help that you give. We cannot do it without you. We know that when we talk to people, we can win. We know that when we talk to people, they understand the message that we are taking. That we know that when we talk to people, the Labour Party is the only party that can unite this country again, unite our communities and give us a brighter future. And the person who is going to do that is the next Prime Minister, Jeremy Corbyn.
And to Beeston Rylands Community Centre, thank you for giving us the space today. Thank you for coming here, and I hope this hasn't wrecked your day. But also thank you just for being a community centre, because that's actually how people come together. They don't cost that much to have, but the benefits you get from them are so amazing and enormous, and that's the kind of community spirit that we are as a Labour Party. And when Greg said that this is one of the hardest work